Welcome, everyone. This is the 7th of May, 2025. It's the Jenkins UX Special Interest Group. Thanks for joining. All right, topics for today include header design, redesign pull request. I've got items listed here that have been merged and released, others that are active work in core, and then a status report on one. Jan, anything additional you want to add, or others that want to add items to the agenda?
Nothing from me. I can't see the screen. That might just be me
Uh-oh,
being
so
dumb.
maybe I'm not sharing properly.
Yeah, just go back to speaker view.
Share, there we go. So is it visible now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, excuse my mistake. So somehow or other, I thought I'd shared and failed. All right, so May 7th, 2025, here we are. All right, so Jan, any other topics that you want to add?
Nothing from me.
Okay, all right, so top topic for me is the header redesign pull request. So we've got this pull request that arrived and it came into 2.507 2 weeks ago. We're now on 509. Thanks very much, Jan. We've been surprised inside CloudBees that we're having to do more changes than we expected. And because of the number of changes we're having to do, we're going to do a focused effort over the next 2 weeks to decide if we can fit them in by July 23rd when it's scheduled to release. If we can't fit it in, then we may need to ask for it to be reverted so that it takes 3 more months before we get it in. I apologize for that, but we were surprised by the number of places it impacted, and sorry about that. We thought we'd done our prep work, and we just got surprised. So, Jan, you've already engaged with other conversations in terms of conversations are happening in the pull request, and
Yep.
so and I've seen some changes already arriving.
Yep. So, like you said, there's a few issues that have been raised on the pull request and in Slack as well. Um, so I've got a pull request, kind of just the link that I added. Um, so previously, before the header, you had little chevrons that you could click to get the children context menus. That was removed. There's a fix up just to restore that as like a side menu. So that should tick off one of the issues that Clappy's were facing, touch wood.
Great.
Um, and then there's a couple more, but I'm trying to work my way through them really. Really keen to avoid kind of reverting if we can, just because we've had plugin releases now as well that are targeting that, so it'll make it a bit painful, but we'll try.
And I think that that makes sense. So the idea is for now, we're going to try to fix forward.
Yep.
Okay, and identify issues, resolve them. Now, one of the worries that I've heard is, hey, there may be weekly users who are disrupted, and if so, Jan, I assume that as you get those reports, you'll take action as you can.
Yeah. Yep.
Good. All right. Thor, was there anything you wanted to share on this one in addition?
Yes, I completely share. I am as well trying to fix forward instead of revert. I'm completely sharing this same opinion. It has been like it says like I actually tried to be a little bit in the future of being ahead of the wave, like what that means. But I was actually not aware of special cases in our usage in plugins and how we actually use the API in a specific way, which is not actually really used in open source way. So that actually has shown up in our tests. And I should have paid a little bit more attention to those test failures in a bit of more progressive way, let's say that. But in the end, I hope we can evert the rollback and instead of trying to fix everything in the next 2 weeks, which I completely agree that should be the desired situation. Just to make this plain sure, I am completely in par with John to say, like, let's try to move forward positively instead of trying to, revert this. Definitely.
Great. So, and Adrian has agreed to help with fixes, although his focus will be on CloudBees internal. So Jan, you probably won't see Adrian much, but he's focused on CloudBees internal stuff, trying to assure that we understand, hey, can we get the fixes done in time?
Yep.
I've also got agreement from Darren Pope to help with testing. So
Mhm.
we've got extra bodies that we're putting on this to try to find and understand as clearly as we can what can we do with the time that we've got and the capacity we've got.
And if you guys need a hand or anything, feel free to, ping me or Tim, whatever. I'm sure we can help wherever possible.
Great.
Sure. If there's anything that needs to be fixed, can be fixed outside of our code. But my primary focus will be to fix internally, meaning that if it's too specific to our code, it's really on our side to be fixed. But if it's something that is a bit broader and can have an unforeseen impact on Jenkins core, then yeah, I'll ping you that for sure. Thank you.
Great. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah. So thanks very, very much to all of you for being willing to assist. Christina, I assume that I'll probably beg you to join some of the testing as well. We're likely planning for it next week.
Yeah, whatever I can do, let me know.
Great. Thank you. All right. And Kevin, you should know you will be part of just not even options. It's you'll be part of it.
Oh yeah, I'm already on board.
All right. Thanks. Great. Okay. Excellent. Very good. So Jan, again, thanks very, very much for your willingness. Now, as a group, are you okay that we go ahead with this rather than doing an immediate revert? Let's watch to see how things evolve. And our desire is not to have to revert, but rather press forward. But we got to be able to, CloudBees has got to be able to adopt it, and others have got to be able to adopt it as well. Okay, so Jan, I see that head shaking up and down. I like that. That's good. All right. Anything else on that particular topic? Okay, next topic then. Plugin on merged and released. So we've talked about header redesign. Congratulations, Adrian. Health score is now in 2.509, right? And it should be visible to everybody that's running 2.509 or later because the update center has it. Cool. And Jan, this change you had made to further refine colors is also in?
Yep.
Then on the active work with the web UI label, I saw when I looked earlier today, thread dump, remove overlapping text. Now there was a comment from Daniel Beck that there was a more general topic hiding behind that.
Yeah, there's a jelly tab you can use to add your page sections to the breadcrumbs.
Okay.
It's quite obscure, but that's broken at the moment with the header. So just need to put a fix in for that. But it shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, good. So jelly tags that add to breadcrumbs. Excellent, thank you. And then we've got some that are there any others that should be on my list of ready for merge, but I didn't find them, Jan? We've got
Nothing from me, no.
We've got let's see, well, we've got the fix that you just, I forget what it was. Was it, the child context menu fix, right?
Yeah, Not ready for merge yet, just needs reviews.
Ah, okay, so this
Yeah.
one needs more review. Good. Child context menu. Good, thank you. All right. And then we had some others, and I'm not sure if there's an order we want to go through these with. I didn't see any of them that I thought, oh, that's urgent that we need to get this one in. And so my focus has been entirely on the header redesign. Are there any of these we should discuss in more detail? This one, for instance, Daniel Beck's last comment was, hey, it's an improvement over the current situation where apparently if you put your device in touch mode, it was behaving differently for the chevrons for job chevrons than if you weren't in touch mode. And it seemed to fix it, but the change, I think, needs more review. It needs more people to review it to see, all right, is this doing what we want? Okay. Any other topics on needs more review? Then I'm not seeing any comments from anybody. All right, we've got two that have changes requested on them. Show a header and this date one, which I think may ultimately decide not to do. Anything that you want to share on either of those?
Just the first one has a comment from Daniel Beck on it. I'll address that as soon as I've got the time.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, and this one, as far as I can tell, is not critical, right? This one's not really related to the header redesign.
Just a nice to have, really.
Got it. Okay, good. And this one, there was some dissent between, hey, does it make sense to change this or not? Okay, and of that 19 that are pending, 7 of them have unresolved merge conflicts, and 4 of those 7 are draft. So we don't need to review a draft pull request at all. That's somebody's started the work and said, don't bother to review this. All right, good. Any other topics? The last one I had was this status report. Any other topics that people need to bring to this session?
So I think last week or the week before, the pipeline graph you've got overhauled.
Oh,
So that was really fun. And so hopefully it's on ci.jenkins now as well as weekly. And we've specifically targeted quite an old version of Jenkins. I think it's like 2.479, just so a lot of users can hopefully use it. But if anyone has any like improvements or ideas they want to bring, feel free to raise an issue and we'll hopefully get around to it.
Yeah, and that is, thank you. That's a good one. That one is, there's now a blog post on that highlights that, and the experience is actually quite impressive. Let me open up that blog post because I've been delighted with the experience that I've had with it. So customization, okay, that's cool. I can drag things around and it feels faster to me. My perception is that is in fact faster. So do we want to take a brief look at it? Is everyone okay if I show it from my world? Here's one of the things where I do stuff, and now when I say click this, so all right, so let's look at a build, and there's first the visual already on, and if I do pipeline console, and okay, part of me just loves things like this, so I have to show it. Here we go. I've got this large build log, and notice this arrow right here that takes me right to the bottom of it. Yes, and things expand and contract beautifully. It's really an amazing piece of work.
It was basically just a complete rewrite from quite a few of us on that plugin. And yeah, hopefully it kind of is a good foundation for kind of building on this further, right? So we have kind of more customization now, so you can kind of hide stuff, you can show stuff, you can move it to the left if you've got a wide monitor. You can make as much use of the space as you kind of really want. Sections are resizable. It's a little bit broken with the old header, funnily enough, but with the new header, it's really glamorous. CI.Jenkins has a slightly broken version. I asked him to update it, but he's too busy.
Well, and I could actually grab my version if I think I've got the current one
Awesome.
on
Yeah.
my machine. Let's double check just to be sure. So
Yeah, the
plugins. So
resizing is slightly broken on CI.Jenkins, but we've got to fix out now.
yeah, so here, if you're okay with me continuing the tour, but from my own installation, if I go look at this again, same thing. This time, let's look here, and now there, and here we've got console. Okay, so you were saying, so for instance, I can expand and contract. I can turn off the graph and only
Yep.
show stages. I can only show the graph.
And if you hover underneath, you see a little white space between the top card and the little green status. Yeah, you can kind of resize stuff as well. And yeah, you've got the little, in the search bar, you've got a little filter icon as well. So you can click that to kind of filter by job status. So if you just want running
Oh.
ones, just want failed, whatever, you can kind of change it as you kind of see fit. So yeah, hopefully it's quite a bit of an improvement of what we had previously.
This
Yeah,
will
if anyone has
this
any
will be
ideas.
very impressive on BOM release
Right, exactly. Okay,
to find where the tests that are failing, the PCT stage that are failing, to just be able to say, yeah, show me only the failing
right, filter
stages.
here to show
Very
me,
nice.
hey, I want to see the unstable one. And this
Yeah.
this filtering shows just the stages that match that criteria. Is that right, Jan?
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah. And then Tim's recently just added the kind of test results and artifacts. So just below the kind of header, you've got
Oh, oops,
quick links, test results. And
So,
then,
oh, and so this takes me back to test results,
Yep.
and this to, oh, nice, very good.
yeah, it's kind of acting like a test bed really for the kind of job and run page in core. So just we can kind of really quickly experiment with different ideas. Yeah, really happy with the changes, and people seem to be quite positive. So yep.
Now, how do you want, if there are issues that are detected, how would you like those reported as an issue to the pipeline graph view repository?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so just so everyone else is aware, how do you know where to report an issue on plugins.jenkins.io? If we look for pipeline graph view, this one, there's a link right here that says report an issue. And that will take you to the issue reporting for that particular plugin. So this plugin uses GitHub for its issue tracking. Other plugins may use Jira. And the report an issue is an easy way to do it. Excellent. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to highlight, Jan?
No, that was it really.
This is it's a beautiful thing. Thanks very, very much. All right. Any other topics we need to discuss today? I've got one last one, which is a status report on weekly.ci.jenkins.io. So we had said, Uli Hoffner had asked, hey, could we please get some more interesting data on weekly.ci.jenkins.io, a real production job that people can use to view coverage reports, etc. And the infra team said yes, but it has to wait for right now. We've got major changes that we have to adapt to in terms of sponsorship of the Jenkins project. And so we're having to adapt to that before we can work on this one. It'll probably be several weeks before we can do anything with weekly.ci.jenkins.io. Any questions from others or any other topics that we need to discuss? All right. Thanks very much. Thanks for your time. Let's stop the recording and thanks again.